2022 Chevy Trailblazer to replace the door lock actuator. All you'll need is this little tool here. It's, you know, like a panel pop tool, tiny pick, T30 attachment there, 7mm impact or wrench, and then also a 10mm. Yeah, that should be it. I had a lot more, but I didn't use any of them. This is a 2022 Chevy Trailblazer, replacing the door actuator, because whenever I try to lock it, it might lock, but when I try to unlock it, it doesn't unlock. And I just did this for the driver's side, which failed on both portions, locking and unlocking. All right, let's give it a go. So to start, there's one 7mm underneath here. You can just pry it on the top right corner. Slides right down. There's the one, and then there's another one right underneath this tab. All right, just undo the 7mm. Once you've undone the 7mm here and the 7mm here, you can just go ahead and pop all the way around. Let's start from the bottom here. Look. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's one more. 9. There we go. All right. From there, the whole thing can just kind of go up. It should pop right off. Looks like there's one left here. Here we go. It's 10 total. All right, on the back side, just undo that clip there, and then the third one there. This upper clip, just pull right here. Pull back. There you go, and then just pops right off. For this clip here, just go ahead and push in this little tab right here, and it pops right out. This one's just a standard clip. Push the white safety tab first, and then I think you can push it down. There we go. All right, got the door panel off. Stand right over here. Just go by taking off these two 7mm bolts right here, right there. Okay. Now that I have that done, I can pry this back. This through. All right. Cool. We're gonna undo this one here. Just taking the red safety tab out first. You can take it all the way out if you want, or not. It just stays right in. There you go. That's done there. There's gonna be more on the inside here. We're gonna have to take off this one here, this one here. There's one other on the other side, another one there. We can undo this here, 3 bolts there, and then we can undo this one and this one as well, which holds a bracket behind it, makes it a little bit easier. So I'm taking off the 2 10mm bolts now. them drop right in my pan here. Set them to the side. All right, and then these on the side here. These are T30. Alright, got those 3 bolts out. This one's now loose back here. Just reaching my hand on the other side. Should be able to pry up on it. There we go. Just pry it up on it. Got it loose. Out of place. Now I can just kind of twist it around. I don't take everything off. I have full access to it. Alright, we're going to need to reuse this here. The lock piece here as well, and then there's a third one in there that we need to reuse as well. So these are just shouldn't be that hard to take off. I think there's just a little pry tab here, so you can just push that tab right there up, and then it should pop right out. It's kind of hard to do this with 2 hands or with 1 hand, so let me see if I can do it. There we go. Got that one. Just need to undo this one and this one here. Now it occurred to me that the driver's side is a little different. There's a this piece right here, which is just kind of another metal hanger for the master lock, I believe it is. But it kind of is just propped right in here. And you just have to pop it out. It took me a few minutes, but it's very similar to this one here. All right, for this one here, you can just kind of pop this tab up. Pretty easy. And then should be able to just pull this out. And then it should pop out as well. Okay, cool. Obviously, we'll need to reuse that too. Let me give a sip of the beer. All right. For this one, I'll probably need 2 hands, but I just need to pop this out. Try not to bend it too much. Yeah, so because I need 2 hands, hold on, I'm gonna pause the video, I'll film it back. But if you don't take off this bracket, this piece right here will be very hard to get off. So just make sure you take off that bracket first. So this is the old one because I'm not using it. I just funneled this long hanger piece down the opposite way so I could then break it off the bracket that's holding it here. So now that I have it broken off, I should be able to just pop this white piece off. Yeah, there we go. It didn't occur to me to open this box first to make sure it's the right one, so I'm gonna do that now and hopefully I'm good. All right, I believe this is for the right side. Yep, cool, I got him. Glad I got the right one. All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just start reassembling. I can't remember which one I did first, so I'm gonna think about this and then I'm gonna go from there. All right, so looking at it here, I'm just gonna pop this bracket off right here, pop it open, go ahead and reinsert this one here. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but give it a shot. Pop the corner in first, and then I think I should be able to just slide it down from there. Cool, it's in now. Close up, good to go. All right, so I just, putting that piece right there. This one right here, I just need to wrap behind the bracket and then connect it. I think at least that's how it's done. So now that I have it behind all this bracket, that was the bolt here, and then the bolt down there. Now I can connect it. It goes in super easily. Just kind of pops in right here, and then you connect the little silver piece right here. All right, just connected it in. Push this piece back. Bam. good to go. I think, I'm trying to remember what else there is to do. I think I can just go ahead and assemble it now. I'm going to kind of pull back this bracket so it gets out of the way. Good right there. Got this piece out here. This is the last piece I need to connect. I'm just gonna feed it back from the top here. I'm not gonna be able to get in here and show you, but it's gonna connect in this way. It's exactly like this, how it is now. It's just gonna connect into right here, and then you're gonna clip this little piece on it. And just obviously, you know, make sure it's in the right height. All right. See, maybe I can fill that. Clip there, bingo, good to go. All right, so I'll just screw in the last ones, reattach the bracket, close everything up, and then reattach this to the door, sliding it through the hole here. We're almost done. Gonna just go ahead and line up the bracket here. Make sure it gets the right height. Kind of gotta finagle it behind the door. It's a little awkward, but not too hard. I'm just lining it up with exactly where it was before. And then I'll just screw in this, and then the top one, I'll be good to go. All right, I've got the two reconnected. It's just 10mm bolts, tighten those up. Just connected this tab, push in the red, tighten up the 3 bolts here, and should be able to close this up and reconnect everything. All right, got the T30s all the way in. Tighten the top one, I'll do the bottom one. Just a little bit, hit this one a little bit, that way to make sure it's all square. Alright, it's lined up here, looks good, it's all good. This one's reconnected here. Make sure that's all tightened in there. Should be able to just re-close this exactly how it was. Line it up based off of the holes and where it was before. I believe this is for like sound deadening, probably like insulation too and everything else, but anyway. All right, cool. That should be fine. Don't forget to put back on this bracket, because that's what I did last time. These are the 2 7mm bolts. All right, got that back on. Just tighten them up. All right, now I can just reconnect the door panel, and I'm good to go. I don't know how it's gonna work out, because it's gonna be kind of hard just to do it one person, but I'll reconnect the backside first, and then I'll slide in this hole, and then it kind of latches over top of, and then you just punch back in the holes that you, the clips that you undid. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna film it just because it's hard. All right, all 3 clips are back on. Good to go. I'll probably recommend testing it, make sure it works. Oh no. Maybe it doesn't work. Oh, there you go. All right, let me test it on this one too. Sweet. Clipping it all back in. It's good to go. It's all sturdy. I'm just going to do the last 2 7mm bolts, put the clip back on, and I'm good to go. All right, thanks.